Hello, let's begin with chapter number 10 Circles of Standard 10. Here we are there with exercise 10.1. Question number 1. How many tangents can a circle have? So there are actually infinitely many tangents to a circle which is possible. This is why. Because a circle is made up of infinitely many points, and at every point I can make a tangent. That is the reason we have infinitely many tangents that can be made for a circle. Let's begin with question number 2. A tangent to a circle intersects it in dash points. How many points? It is only 1 point, because that itself is the definition of tangent, wherein a tangent is a line which intersects the circle at 1 point. A line intersecting a circle in 2 points is called a secant. It will intersect the circle at 2 points. A circle can have dash parallel tangents at the most. Now, if I have a circle and a tangent, I can make one more tangent that is possible, which is also parallel to the given tangent. So, I conclude that a circle can have 2 parallel tangents at the most. Any other line made may not be parallel or may not be tangent. The common point of tangent to a circle and the circle is called the point of contact. Next is question number 3. We have made the figure rather. A tangent PQ at a point P of a circle of radius 5 cm meets a line through the center O at a point Q so that OQ is 12 cm. Here PQ is the tangent and P is the point of contact. O is taken as the center of the circle. When I join OQ, OP, I get a triangle OPQ. We also know that radius and tangent is perpendicular to each other, so angle P becomes right angle triangle. Here I know the radius OP to be 5 cm and OQ the hypotenuse to be 12 cm. If I want to find the length PQ which is asked in the question, I have to use the Pythagoras theorem in this question. Using the Pythagoras theorem, I can calculate the value of PQ. The value of PQ comes out to be root 119 centimeter. Next, question number 4. It is draw a circle. This is construction related question. I have to draw a circle. The radius is not given, so it is my choice. I take any radius on my own and I draw a circle. Here I have to draw 2 lines parallel to a given line. So that means there is a given line. This is the center of the circle and I make a line, any line, such that one is a tangent and the other is a secant. I have to make 2 lines which are parallel to this given line, which is named as PQ. Moreover, the 2 lines I make, one should be tangent, the other should be secant. Secant is a line which will pass through the circle intersecting it at 2 points, and tangent will intersect or touch the circle at 1 point. Let me draw a perpendicular to this line PQ. So I draw an arc, and from the endpoints of the arc where it crosses or intersects PQ, I take the arcs and join it. This is my perpendicular which is drawn on the line PQ. Now let me take one point on the perpendicular which is inside the circle, and I will take one more point which is on the circle. Now, keeping my compass at the point of intersection of the perpendicular and PQ, I will draw one arc. With the same measure, I have to draw arc from the point on the circle and from the point which I have drawn on the perpendicular. Now I have to measure the angle. I will measure the angle from here to here, and then I am going to draw the arc, the same arc on the other two arcs which I have made. I am cutting those two arcs, and finally when I join the point of intersection of the arc with the points I have got, I get a tangent and a secant. So this is how I complete this construction. That's all for this video. This was exercise 10.1. We'll come up with the next topics in the coming videos. Thank you.